We often get advised to seek experts in the field to learn skills or gain wisdom. Jay Shetty claims that for learning peace, calm, and purpose, monks are the experts to look forward to. Jay Shetty chose to become a monk after completing college, when most students were preparing to start a business or jobs in corporate. He spent 3 years living in ashram, traveling around with monks and learning from them. The monks' teachings talk about intentions, energy, living with purpose, forgiveness, and other topics, in ways that are as relevant today as they must have been when they were originally written. For millennia, monks held the beliefs that mindfulness and meditation are beneficial, that service makes us happier, and that gratitude is good for us. They developed practices around these principles long before modern science could validate them. Think Like a Monk shares the monk way by going deep within one's mind and emotions for self-examination. Here are the top 7 lessons from Jay Shetty's Think Like a Monk. Lesson 1. Shift from a monkey mind to a monk mind. The monkey mind is aimless, jumping from challenge to challenge, thought to thought, without really resolving anything. To think like a monk is to have a new approach to life, an approach that is devoid of ego. A life of detachment and rediscovery requires a switch in mindset. The monk mindset means that you stop spinning wheels and begin to live with purpose. It is being committed to a vision, goal, or mission, and the pursuit of meaning over worldly pleasure. You need to make this mental switch. Embrace depth and not just breadth, quality over quantity. Lesson 2. Recognize your skewed reality and begin the cleaning process. Our lives aren't based on how others actually perceive us, but rather on how we think others might be perceiving us. Just like the movie Inception, about a dream within a dream, a perception of a perception, and we've lost our true selves as a result. We are then living someone else's dreams, and living someone else's life will never make you happy. Thinking like a monk requires detachment that may put relationships at risk, but a risk that we must accept. The noise of external influences is the dust in life. Cleaning requires reflection and stillness. Your mind is like a sponge that absorbs what it is exposed to. You can listen to your own voice through stillness, reflect on what is true to who you are, and discard the distraction and external noise. Shetty gives 3 ways to create a space for reflection. First is to sit down to reflect after each day. Think through the decisions you made and the emotions you experienced. Second, go somewhere you've never been before at least once a month. A new environment will help you get a new perspective for self-reflection. Finally, get involved in any activity that is meaningful to you. Be it a charity, a social or political cause, or volunteer work. This will help confirm your passions. Lesson 3. Focus on values and audit your life. Your values are the principles that truly guide your life. Your values act like a magnet for the people, habits, and actions to live a fulfilling life. The problem is that our values are very easily tainted by today's media. Your news feed is feeding your mind, and your values become tainted with judgment, envy, discontent, and competition. Jay offers an exercise to help you find your values. How you spend your time also reveals your values. If you say family is a major value, but you spend all your time drinking out, then you need to do some self-examination. Spend a week to track how much time you devote to yourself, your family, friends, work, and health. Any major disconnect means you're not living in alignment, and you're doing things that are not giving your life purpose and meaning. Rather than directing your life, your values are taking a back seat instead. Lesson 4. Reinvest your environment. We underestimate how significantly our environment influences our values. It is important for you to find a community that looks like the future you want. If you want to expand your business, join an online business group or a chamber of commerce. If you want to improve your marathon performance, train with more competitive runners. Social media gives great accessibility to like-minded people. Perform an audit of the people you spend most time with, and find out if these people share your values. Lesson 5. Do not be a savior. Don't let your ego lead you to think you're responsible to solve everyone else's problems in life. It's easy to get frustrated when people refuse to take your advice. But remember that values are unique to each person, so refrain from offering advice and fixing problems unless you truly understand the issue. Lesson 6. Accept that your life will never be perfect. The end goal is not a life devoid of problems. Living a life of purpose and peace means having a clear picture of your values and identity. So when life swerves, you won't be thrown off course because you established a solid foundation. If you're committed to be kind and someone is rude to you, you'll know how to respond, and you'll reflect on your values. Lesson 7. Stop tracking progress. You have to develop a habit before you know what you're missing, but too often we focus too much on the results, the dopamine high of achievement. Meditate and build your new habits without trying to measure success. Let it become a natural part of life, rather than a progress report. In conclusion, the book felt like a broad, insightful, actionable guide into becoming more like a monk. There was a lot of good advice you can take in for your own life. The book contained a mixture of personal anecdotes of Jay's time as a monk, philosophical teachings, stories, and quotes. This book will help anyone who is struggling to find purpose and peace in our current world that is filled with uncertainty. It will help give clarity to your thinking, provide a new perspective, and regain control to make your life more aligned with your purpose, and find calmness within yourself. Can you live like a monk? Let us know in the comments section. Thank you for listening. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on my new content. You can also get a free copy of the audiobook by clicking the link in the description. Until next time.